Hey everyone. So those of you who pay very keen attention to fine detail may have noticed that this is not Stationeers. So I kind of promised myself that when Minecraft 1.17 dropped that I'd get on board and play through that. However, that happened and I didn't even know about it. I'm actually attempting the second snapshot version over here. So here I am a little late to the party, and it occurred to me that while I'm at it, maybe I should just go ahead and try making a video series out of that as well and see how that goes. Now please note I will not be stopping the Stationeer series, that will also be ongoing, but I really just wanted to play some Minecraft 1.17 in the process. So in terms of my play style for Minecraft, or what you can expect from this video series, I'll be frank with you, I'm a coward. That's my play style. I do like building nice builds like the next Minecraft guy, but I'm kind of not that good at it, so I do my best there. Definitely no large scale builds, that's for sure. And I really like farms, but not creating them myself, mind you, but rather stealing other people's designs and using them, whichever one best fits my playthrough. So I'm going to be leaving the difficulty setting on normal because I'm actually a pussy, and if you set it to easy then everybody can call you a pussy, but if you set it to normal then you can just hide behind the excuse that, well, you know what, it's normal, it's the way the game was intended to be played, you want to get the true experience and blah 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 blah, so insert excuse here. So we'll go with that, normal. And we are back, you beautiful, expansive, sluggish world. Wow. Was it always this bad? Is this just my computer? Or is 1.17, because I'm running a snapshot, it's just like really not optimized or something? Or because I'm not running Optifine? Maybe. Fortunately, no Optifine while we're running snapshots. But I mean, I do have a texture pack on, even if it won't cover all of the textures, because 1.17 would have introduced a few extra. But I like my nice minimalistic texture pack that just kind of smooths out the graphics a little bit more while still looking exactly like Minecraft. Right, first we need to gather up some wood here, just a couple of blocks to make enough planks to make a craft bench and a basic tool. So this is just me taking some shortcuts because I actually know a couple of the crafting recipes. Some sticks and a workbench over there, crafting table. I know a few of the recipes, but I'm by no means a pro or anything. And now it's been so long I can't figure out which buttons to use in this game because Minecraft is like so different from everything else. They like literally live in a vacuum in a world of their own with default hotkeys and stuff. Like, can you imagine the fact that crouch and jump is reversed compared to every other game in existence? Yeah, first thing I do is go reassign those hotkeys. Swap control and shift. Let's get ourselves some stone with some wooden pickaxe. Hello KFC, come here KFC. Now it's time for that stone pickaxe, which can, unlike the wooden pickaxe, actually chop everything else except stone. Some offense here with a sword, and then an axe. Let's get some basic tools going here. You know what, I just realized I want to try using the axe as a weapon. I've been meaning to do that. I always use the sword normally, but like all the streamers and stuff tend to use an axe because apparently it does more damage to single targets or more armor targets or something to that effect. I can't quite remember, but yeah, we're gonna just go with that and try and do that and see how that works out for us. So I actually crafted that sword for nothing for now, but whatever. And hella big hole of death and darkness, and we'll give you a miss for now, and steep hole of death and darkness. Yeah, give you a miss for now as well. We'll be back. I mean, this is the caves update 1.17, and I'll admit I'm not, even though I'm playing this snapshot, I'm not really here to showcase 1.17 content like half the YouTubers on the planet. I'll just be playing my way like I normally play Minecraft, and maybe stumbling upon some interesting 1.17 features as we go. Now for KFC Streetwise 2, and I'm also trying to do this jumping thing where the YouTuber's always jumping and hitting the targets. I can only assume for more damage. We'll just have to like try this out and see how it goes. I mean, I watch a lot of Minecraft YouTubers, well, mostly Dream. Who doesn't watch Dream? There we go. And I haven't really like researched this stuff to know if it actually makes a difference, but we'll see how it goes. But apparently I really suck at this. So as I've mentioned before, my playstyle is very much one of I like to build farms for everything, and not massive tons of work farms, but you know, the most reasonable and efficient ones, and ones that meet my purposes in general. And I tend to build a lot of different farms to that end to just support my playstyle, and I make the farms look nice, maybe do a little bit of building, but mostly with the resources that those farms provided in the first place, instead of hunting for 20 hours on end for a particular stack of a type of block. But again, we'll see how most of that goes. It's been a while since I played this. And if you're a professional amateur like me, this is the first thing you want to chase after on day one before night falls, is 3 black sheep. I mean 3 sheep of the same color. 3 wool, and make yourself that bed. Because if you're playing solo, then you can just whip that bed out and sleep whenever you need to survive the nasty night. If you're playing on a server, depends. If you're playing with friends, you can all just agree to go sleep. If as long as every player on the server goes to sleep, will actually behave like a single player. But if you're on a more public server, that's not really an option, and you're going to be stuck with the age-old strategy of digging yourself into the hole and staying there for the night. Or if you're some god-tier YouTube streamer, then just wander around night freely and dance amongst the confused monsters like nobody's business. Okay, let's get myself a furnace for cooking some food. Okay, and now for my bed. There we go. My emergency night skip life-saving device. Hi, I'm Peppa Pig. Bloody hell, Spider Pig, Spider Pig. Hitting so much grass here, you'd think I'm a lawnmower. Okay, you know, I actually always wanted to try out the smoker. I never did. Apparently you can cook food a lot faster, so let's just do that. And we'll use that to cook our lovely food we've been collecting here. Yeah, that is a lot faster. Chopping wood, chopping wood, chopping wood, chopping wood. Chopping a lot of wood because, well, for one, you actually always want to keep wood in your inventory at all times. That and preferably iron. That way, you know, whenever you run out of tool of a particular tool, you can just on the spot craft another one. And if you keep a furnace on you as well, then you can cook more food that you find along the way, or smelt more ores that you find along the way. Pretty flexible, mobile play style if you have those few things on you. But also, I just want a lot of wood because if I find a cave that I want to explore and I can't find any coal near the surface, then I can just melt some wood into charcoal and use that to make all my torches. Because without Optifine, I obviously can't run around with a torch in hand to light an area up. So an interesting thing about any fueled device is you can actually burn pretty almost anything plant-ish, like saplings and trees and sticks. You can burn anything, wood like planks, logs, or even your wooden tools like the pickaxe can be used as a fuel source. It's a nice way to get rid of wood and greenery garbage that you don't want. You can just use them to power your furnaces and smokers and stuff. Okay, nighttime really snuck up on me over there. Sleepy sleep time. An important thing to note is if you have a base and you put a bed down, you can just right click the bed to set your spawn point. Even if you don't actually sleep on it, it will still set it as your spawn point. Alright, time to get on the go here. Ah, coal. Nice. Now I'll have torches without burning wood. Another professional amateur tip over here, don't ever stand on top of the block you're digging, or don't ever stand underneath the block that you are digging. You could either end up falling to lava or have gravel fall on top of you or something to that effect. Okay, I have some basics and my torches, time to go spelunking. Having a hard time finding a safe way down here. So I'm sure we can expect to find lots of interesting cave related stuff in the Caves and Cliffs update. I see that was that new resource over there, copper. Always gotta watch your six. Creepers sneak up on you, they don't make any noise until they're ready to go boom in your face, or your back for that matter. And unarmored little noob like me, yeah, I'll just die. the very first iron thing you want to make is obviously a shield, always. Just get a shield. If you run into a skeleton like this, they'll just put arrows through your eyeball sockets until you're dead. And you'll have a hard time getting near them and killing them before they riddle you full of holes like a Swiss cheese. So yeah, you want a shield. After that you can start working on your various bits of armor, if you have enough iron. I mean, I pretty much just make an effort to get all suited up in iron first, before I even think about really laying down a base somewhere. Okay, creeper dying to lava only worries me slightly less than a creeper that's not on fire. So copper, yeah, let's see, get us some of this and see what we can do with it, because this is new to the Caves and Cliffs update. I wonder if you can like make copper tools, weapons or stuff. I feel like I remember YouTubers going on about how you can only really build copper blocks from it, but I guess we'll find out. And copper gets us what exactly? Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything tools wise. There's a copper block. Let's just type in copper here and an all search. Oh yeah, it's really just a block. Damn. Okay, copper, I no longer like you. So I know the deal with the copper blocks is that you put them down and they kind of oxidize and rust over time and turn from their lovely brown orange to a green color, which somehow I guess you can use to indicate the age of a structure, but that's like, I don't know, I feel like that would have use on a server like 2v2t or something maybe, where structures barely survive. Who knows? Look, my structure's green, it survived so long. Or something, but I feel like it just has no real purpose right now. Unless maybe it puts off a signal strength, because then who knows, maybe it'll be useful in some kind of redstone clock or something, but I'm just speculating. Let's check just in case there's something we can make with a copper block. No, it's just more copper blocks. Get some more iron, just hopping from cave to cave, basically trying to collect some more iron and coal and resources like that. Yeah, there's some more copper, but I want nothing to do with you. And some gravel if you want to shovel that up for flint. You can obviously with flint either make a flint and steel for going to the nether, or auto cooking food as you kill it. Watch the pig run away on fire screaming in pain as it burns to death into a nice juicy grilled pork chop. Or you can just make arrows with the flints, but either way, all pretty useful. You definitely want a couple of flint on you. Okay, I want this pumpkin. That's right, I want that pumpkin. Pumpkins are super important, especially to have at least one. If you're a professional amateur like me, you're going to wear that thing on your head and you're going to look like an absolute circus clown, and then you're going to stare Enderman in the face and give him the middle finger and they won't do a thing to you. And we have advanced to the Iron Age. Whip out those cavalry archers. Ooh, a village. And the number one thing you do at a village? No, it's not kill all the villagers, it's rob them blind. All these lovely hay bales will make a nice amount for wheat, which can be basically turned into bread to eat for food. And they have other uses that I'll probably cover on later on as well. Like possibly feeding your army of cows if you choose to go the cow breeding route. Which is something I normally do to get all the leather I need for my books, for my bookshelves, for my enchanting table. But I feel like I'm going to try out alternative methods this time around and see if we can't earn ourselves stacks of leather or books some other way. But we'll see how that goes. And let the robbing commence. Okay, there's no chest here to rob. Next. I must remember to come back here later on and relieve them of their bookshelves. Bloody village generation. Paths leading straight up vertical up cliff sides. So I've been messing with this axe for a while now, and I gotta say, I don't know about the jumping or not jumping, but the axe is definitely making a difference. Most mobs that I'm used to killing take like one less hit than I remember them taking to kill, so it's definitely making a significant difference using an axe instead of a sword. I am really digging this and will probably be sticking with it. I might give up on the jumping because I'm not convinced it's really doing anything for me. Maybe I'm just not doing it right. Maybe you're supposed to hit them on the way down or something, who knows. Now the number one thing you're always gonna want to have on you in Minecraft is a bucket. More specifically a bucket of water. This is your number one life-saving device. Whether you are a pro or an amateur, it does not matter. If you're falling from a high place, you can MLG as they call it, which basically just means put the damn water bucket down on the ground before you hit the ground and it will splash and save your life from a high fall. Or if you get set on fire, throw a water bucket at your feet to extinguish yourself. Or if you get stuck in lava, hell, throw the water bucket down anyway. Hopefully it will turn the surrounding lava to stone or obsidian and put you out of fire at the same time and generally just save your life. It is absolutely essential to always have a water bucket on you and within easy reach on your hotbar. I often rearrange my hotbar so that my water bucket is between my current fighting tool and my current mining tools. I can just switch to it from no matter what I'm doing really quickly without having to find a keyboard number button on my keyboard, which I'm sure is what all the pros do, so that way it doesn't matter where they are on the hotbar. Ooh, hello creepy creepy. Bye bye creepy creepy. No, go away, go away. Oops, oops, oops. Ouch. If you can't avoid the blast, just at least hold your shield up and back away or something. It helps. Come here, monsters. No, too many. Go away, monsters. Ha, take that. This is getting creative with the water bucket, I guess. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Oh, oops. Okay, I couldn't back away there properly. That was actually really dumb. A little too creative with that water bucket. Another interesting thing is that when a creeper explodes, or anything explodes really, if they explode in water, they actually don't do any damage to anything around them. Water kind of like just insulates it. Oh, hello. George, is that you? I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. That's probably like my favorite dream moment over there. One where the other George pretends to takes control of all the monsters, and then that time where he was the creeper. George, is that you? That shit just had me cracking up. That was so funny. Okay, a little. Ain't up, ain't up. Ooh. Hook. Wait. I am just no good at this. Holy cow. There's a reason they're called creepers, and I hate them. Can't even count the number of times I've died to not watching my back and a creeper just creeps up behind me and has a miniature explosion right up my ass. Or not so miniature. So you might be asking yourself at this point, how do you defend yourself against sudden death by creeper? Well, the answer is A, have your head on the swivel like a bloody pigeon, or build yourself up with a max enchant, netherite armor of various kinds, and then just face tank them. I mean, netherite armor, once it's fully modded out with enchantments, is so frickin' OP that you can literally go swim in lava and your health will drain so slowly that you can out-eat the damage. I'm not even kidding. That's a thing. Without any fire resistance potions. Armor is OP as crazy. Which is understandable considering the ridiculous amount of work it takes to get that far to have max enchanted full netherite gear. It's a lot of work. We're gonna do that in this playthrough for sure. That's my whole play style is be a walking tank and then still stay away from the monsters anyway. And we'll definitely be doing all of that eventually. Okay, seriously, how do I get down here? There's just like no way down. Just no way down. There, no. Screw it. Here we go. Clutch moment. MLG. Success. I am not dead. Need to just find myself a suitable base location at this point. I think inventory is nice and full. Ooh. Look at that ravine. You are giving me ideas, Mr. Ravine. I like you, Mr. Ravine. I shall make you my home. We're gonna just start by sealing this thing off and making like a little entranceway, and then we'll turn this into our base. We'll probably just put a little floor down over there at the top level for now or something. I don't really have a plan, I must admit. I've never done this before. I normally just dig into a cave side and be done with it, and that's my home. I like my underground bases, you know, away from all the monsters. Well, as long as said base is properly lit up, of course. You know, the whole coward playstyle that I'm thoroughly foretelling over here. I might be a coward in Minecraft, but I am a coward that stays alive. Okay, so I finished up building this thing, and now we have a little doorway and a little top floor area. Just get that out of my way. Yeah, that's better. And a bed and basic workbenches, a little sealed off area. We'll dig a hole out here to expand into the cavern for spelunking purposes without even having to step outside of our house, because yeah, that's how I roll. So this is actually all just very temporary. We'll eventually... Oh, can't open that, right, because there's blocks above it. You can't open a chest if there's solid blocks above it. But anything that doesn't count as a solid block is actually okay. Like glass blocks or string, or hell, I can't think of many examples here. But the point is, one of them is steps. You can put steps above a wooden chest, and it counts as a non-solid block, and you'll be able to open that chest. So we'll just collect some stone over there. We can make some steps and stick them above our chests to seal off the hole, but still keep it chest openable. And there we go. Let's do this row as well while we're here. I'm going to put a second row of chests in anyway. Now if we put our chest down, should be fine. We can open them. Bingo. So we got this hole into the great beyond over here. For exploration purposes, my plan is to actually just kind of build a ladder down all the way down here. There we go. Let's just ride the water stream to the bottom, and then we can build ladders. We can build our way back up. Emergency torches to try and prevent things from sneaking up on us and blowing us up. I'm looking at you, creepers. And yes, you can place things while swimming, which means you can place torches on the way up, ladders on the way up, blocks to step on, whatever you need in general. So I'm just going to pick up this water here quickly to get it out of my way, and I can just ride the final wave on the way down, and then it'll be nice and clear. I can build my ladders all the way back up. Ooh, what's this? We have some obsidian over here. I think it's from my own water bucket that fell down here and hit the lava. We'll definitely do something with this later. Whether it be get a diamond pickaxe and mine up obsidian blocks and make a nether portal, or build one dream style. Yeah, we'll see. This is something else new they added to the game, is bundles. Huh, finally a valid use for chasing after rabbits, because getting rabbit's foot to make jump potions that let you jump 2 blocks instead of 1 block, utterly pointless and really hard to get those damn rabbits. So yeah, I'm glad they actually added a useful use for rabbits to the game. Just another 1.17 little feature that we'll keep discovering these things as we go, I guess. Finished up my ladder here down to the bottom of the ravine, and mostly closed up the ladderway. Mostly. So I decided to build most of my base on basically the floor of the ravine, or at least in line with that, instead of all the way up there, which is going to be very awkward and difficult to do with a hollow floor underneath me. So we're just going to expand this area out now into a 9x9, 2 high standing height, so that we can build ourselves a wheat farm. I did say I'm not going to breed a bunch of cows, because normally I'd build like 5 9x9 wheat farms or something crazy like that, just to get enough wheat going to continuously feed cows to keep them breeding the whole time, so I can get up to my mass leather requirements for all my books. But I don't really want to do that this time around. Like I said, we're going to try something different. So we're just building one wheat farm, because even though I'm not going to be feeding all those cows, there's always some uses for the wheats and seeds and stuff. So we're just going to do this and build one little wheat farm and use it for whatever we end up using it. We could be used to make bread or to trade with villagers. Seed or wheat or whatever could be used from a composter, whatever. I don't feel comfortable if I don't have at least one wheat farm going. Call it force of habit. Dirt, 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 dirt. And more dirt, 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 dirt. You need 80 blocks of dirt to make a max size standard 9x9 something farm. Wheat in my case, but works for pretty much anything. And if you think that was the fun part, well, wait until you have to collect the 80 seeds to plant on all those dirt blocks. That's even more fun. Minecraft is a game about patience, I think. I wouldn't know, I don't have any of it. Okay. You'll notice I dug one layer of floor out so I can put all the dirt blocks in and still have my 2 high above it. So let's just fill this area up. We are going to leave the block right in the middle of the 9x9 open, and that we're going to put our water in, because the water can make tilled farmland fertile within a 4-block radius around it. So that's why it's a 9x9. It's a 1 center block with a 4-block radius completely around it of farmland that the water can moisturize. Now, of course, having a hole in the middle with water in it means sometimes you accidentally fall in and you hop back out, and when you hop back out you actually damage the farmland from the little jump. So we put a little block of stairs in there and put the water inside that. It still counts as a water block, but you can't actually fall in there and you won't end up jumping up and damaging any farmland. Some people also use trapdoors. That works just as well. I don't feel like crafting a trapdoor. So there it is, a step. Unlike the trapdoor, the steps have the advantage of you can actually dig out the area underneath the stair and the water won't fall down, whereas obviously if it was just a trapdoor above your block, the water would definitely fall down. So it does have one small advantage over the trapdoor approach. We obviously need to also properly illuminate the area to make sure we don't spawn any monsters in our home. So lots of torches. If you build your farm outside or to an area connected to outside, mysterious ghost animals will actually eat your crops. No, you won't actually see any ghosts. I'm just calling them that. Your crops will slowly but surely get eaten. I guess the game feels like it's random wildlife eating it or something. It's fine. You can build your farm underground like me, or in a secure location, or you can just put fences around your farm if you're on the surface. That also works. Just something to keep in mind if you're not building underground. You of course right click with the hoe to till the land and turn it into farmland. So one thing I am going to do here just to make my life easier is build a infinite water source indoors. And we'll see how to do that in a second, but basically if you put 2 water source tiles down, that is a bucket full of water, for those of you who don't know, or a river or ocean square. It's not flowing water in others, it's a solid chunk of block of water. If you put 2 blocks down almost adjacent to each other with one gap between them, the 2 neighboring water source tiles will always fill in that one gap together and turn it into a water source. So if an empty tile touches 2 water source blocks, it becomes a water source itself. So by placing the water in opposite diagonal corners like that, we ended up filling all 4 squares 2x2 in with water, and they all became water source blocks. And now if you take a bucket of water away from any one corner, the neighboring water tiles will fill it back in as a water source block again. Okay, so I think we're gonna call it there. That's enough content for now. I'm not used to making videos this long, and you guys are probably used to watching 20-minute Stationeers videos, so this is like double that already. So don't really know. We'll adjust the format or whatever as we go along. We'll just see how this turns out. It's quite a bit different making Minecraft videos than Stationeers videos. So yeah, hopefully we do something a little bit more interesting in the next video. Maybe even get our first farm of some kind going. And when I say farm, I don't mean a freaking plotland grain farm, you know, like actual farms, the way I consider Minecraft's meant to be played. You don't gather resources yourself, you let farms do the work for you, or something like that. Anyway guys, until next time.